finest.
You know, I did read a lot of books when I was incarcerated, and the law of manifestation was one of them. And it did say in the book, when you living in a certain frequency, what you are is what you attract. So when you're dealing with people that are not healed, it's only because you still have healing to do.
So, what do we as a culture do when we face certain things from outside of it? So, like you said, this crab in the bucket mentality.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say we fix that, okay? What stops the outsider from still fucking with me?
You.
Acknowledge your self-inflicted wounds, then you can go ahead and address what other people are doing to you.
So, okay, but okay. So, say we fix it. Say black people, okay, we fix everything, and they still come in and try to kill something. What do we do then?
I said it.
Because I get it. No, I understand what y'all are saying.
No. I'm not.
I'm just
what
trying
I'm about to say isn't necessarily going against what you're saying. I'm thinking about what I referred to in something at a separate time.
Okay. Talk to me.
It makes no sense to try to push forward in anything because just like how Paisley said, if we have no solidarity, what are we fighting for? If we're all in divided mindsets, if we all are looking at life differently, if we have folks, and I'm just gonna give like 3 separate examples. You have folks who believe dad isn't necessary. Mm-hmm. You have folks that believe dad is absolutely necessary. Mm-hmm. You have folks who don't believe in family altogether.
True.
We have the freedom to disagree. But unless we all come to a common ground that family is something that is needed,
yes,
that solidarity between those 3 groups that seems to be lacking in the black community of right now. Because back, like you said, in the 60s, when we had our leaders and everything else, family was the cornerstone of our culture.
It was. And we
whether it was through church or whether it was just another form or fashion.
I'm glad you said
we relied on family for the simple fact that's what we knew. That was our bread and butter. Dad got money for family. What she did for family. And I guess you would say the burden of your children back then were to not embarrass the family. Be an upright representation.
Yeah, that's where you get your first classroom study of how to actually present yourself to the world without the deeper doctrine of how to present yourself. Yeah, see, when I was incarcerated, it hit me in the sense that I really was on some shit that made people really look at me funny. When you approach somebody and you come to them to actually be on a mutual playing field with them to actually better yourself and for them to better themselves, there's a lot of things you have to cut out to even become one with each other. One of them is religion, because if I study Islam and you study Christianity, some folks have that mentality to where they want to go back and forth.
Yeah.
But what if I told you that the Quran actually accommodates the Bible and vice versa?
Yeah. Same with the Torah. They all.
But this is
we all got the same God.
Look, this is the catch with the big 3.
What's up?
They are all written from the same books.
All Abrahamic religion.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because look, if Abraham is the father of many nations, what nations did he bring? He brought Judaism and he brought Islam. Out of Judaism, you get Christianity, because Neo-Judaism is nothing but Christianity. Mm-hmm. Now, the catch is, there are many books that are missing, and most folks bump heads and go back and forth about written doctrine, but they take it too literal. They don't actually take the time to actually sit back and digest what it actually means. So when you go back and forth on somebody over religion, that causes further division because there's already a schism at hand. I'm this, you that. To you be your way, to me be mine. We already divided because we don't believe in the same things. Yeah. The word believe. It's a difference to believe and to know something. Now, when it comes to religion, we always putting our faith on belief. Belief has a lie in it because we doubt it somewhat because we have not touched it, seen it, or played with it. You have to know these things are factual and exact in order for those things to actually resonate with you. So when it comes to building with people, you have to actually erase everything that you learned as a child, everything that you learned up until now, to learn the person that you're dealing with. Who actually have the time to sit back and do that? Let me rephrase that. Because time is nothing. You make time for what you want to do.
Yes,
but who actually taking the time to actually do these things?
those who want to. You got some people that do, and some people that don't.
You call those
But
people
what is the
disciplined.
percentage of that racism?
I don't know.
It's disciplined people. Like, okay, you know how they measure intelligence and then they put it on a bell curve, and a majority of people find themselves in the averages?
Yes.
If you look at it, there's like a good 5% of us who are disciplined enough to get the job done and actually accomplish something. You have the average group of people, and then you have that 5% that fail. It's the same thing with dating, same thing with money, same thing with anything. You have your average folks, you have your extraordinary folks, and then you have your folks who try and just fail. That's why success is so rare. You only have a only successful few people who wanted it so much they couldn't breathe without it.
Yeah.
So of course they're going to succeed.
Interesting.